All right. Hold on. This poem, I have to get myself psyched up a little bit. It is dawn. The sun is rising in the sky, and my grandmother and I are singing our prayers to the horizon. This morning, she is teaching me the meaning of Hozho. Although there's no direct translation from Diné Bizaad to the English language, every living being knows what Hozho means. For Hozho is every drop of rain. It is every leaf on every tree. It is your every eyelash. It is every feather on the bluebird's wing. Hozho is undeniable beauty. And my grandmother knows this well, for she speaks a language that grew out of the desert floors, like red stone arms reaching into the sky and praising creation for all of its brilliance. Hozho is remembering that you are a part of the earth's brilliance. It is remembering that humanity is a part of the earth's brilliance. And my grandmother knows this well, for she speaks the language of a Lokajikai snowstorm. She speaks the language of hooves hitting the dirt on birthdays, for she was a midwife and she would gallop to the women in labor. And she became fluent in the language of suffering mothers. She became fluent in the language of joyful mothers, fluent in the language of handing a glowing newborn to its creator. Hozho is this experience, the experience of breathing, the experience of seeing, the experience of being a human being. And my grandmother knows this well, that this is an experience, but it is not something you can experience alone. The eagles tell us as they lock talons in the stratosphere and fall to the earth as one. Hozho is this inner beauty. It is this inner joy. And my grandmother knows this well, for she speaks the language of the male rain, which shoots lightning boys through the sky and pummels the green corn children and huddles the horses against the cliff sides in the early afternoon. She also speaks the language of the female rain, which sends the scent of dust and sage into our homes, into our homes, and casts rainbows in the sky. Us Diné, we know what Hozho means. And each and every one of you here, you know what Hozho means. And deep down inside, I think we also know what Hozho does not mean. Like the days we walk in sadness, like the days we walk in fear, like the days that we live for money, or the days that I live for fame. Or like the day when the conquistadors came, the conquerors. They climbed off of their horses and asked us if they could buy the land our children played upon. And we knew this was not Hozho because we knew you could not own land. But we knew we could make it Hozho once again. So we took their silver coins and we took their silver swords and we melted them with fire and buffalo hide bellows and recast them into beautiful squash blossom jewelry pieces and placed it around their necks. We took the silver helmets straight off of their heads and transformed it into a fearless beauty. We made jewelry. Hozho is that healing of the broken spirit. Hozho is that healing of the broken heart, the healing of broken bones. Hozho is the prayer that carried our people through genocide, through disease. Hozho is the prayer that will carry us people through anything, through global warming, through this global fear that dances like a shadow in our minds. Hozho is this healing. And my grandmother knows this well. And what she's teaching me this morning is very important. She's teaching me that the easiest and the most elegant way to defeat an army of hatred is to stand before it and sing to it. Sing to it beautiful songs until it falls to its knees and remembers, until it falls to its knees and surrenders to you. It will do this, she says, because it will have finally found a sweeter fire than revenge, a sweeter fire even than greed. It will have found heaven. It will have found Hozho. And so, my grandmother is talking to the colors of the sky at dawn. And she is saying, Hozho na hasli, Hozho na hasli, Hozho na hasli, Hozho na hasli, which means beauty and joy are restored again. It is dawn, my friends. It is dawn. Wake up. The night is over. Thank you.